In this video, it is the UDIRC Rageshark. This is a four-wheel drive, 16th scale, brushed little monster truck for basically $100. $100 entry level, great for gifts for kids kind of truck. So we're going to see, does it live up to that promise? If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is RoadsideRC. You'll tend to find me bashing or crawling or drifting or racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. Let's get started by getting this thing out of the box. Well, I'll say that's a first. I've never had a truck come with a flag before. It's kind of fun. It has your support for how you email them to get parts and things like that if you need it. There is the controller itself. Pull this up and it requires, it looks like 4 AA batteries to get you started. It has the on-off switch on the back, channel 3 and channel 4 switches here. We'll have to see what they do. Over here, plastic steering wheel, but it looks like it has a little bit of a thumb attachment there. Something normally you'd see more in crawlers versus bashers, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be kind of fun. Pretty basic, rather small controller, but pretty much what you'd expect. In underneath the truck is this bag of goodies. We have a sticker sheet, so we can put additional stickers on it. Always fun. Quite a thick manual here. Eesh, wow. Pretty big book here that they're talking about. 20-something pages per language. Some operation instructions. Channel 4, it actually, good news here, it comes in on a low speed. It's actually low, medium, high. We're going to go ahead and kick it up to high there. Glad we saw that in the book. We have a parts list back here, troubleshooting. What we are missing out of this book, I don't see anything exploded diagram. And for beginners, very useful in the manual to have an exploded diagram for if or when you need to repair it. In here, a 1200 milliamp 2S lithium ion battery along with the charger. I believe it's supposed to come with 2 of them, so I'm wondering if the other one's still in the truck. Here is a light that you can put into the truck if you would like. In this bag we have zip ties, spare parts, we have spare control arms, we have spare tool kits. Really pretty cool. Comes with a whole bunch of little spare parts there for you. And then onto the truck itself. Hey, that looks pretty good. Look, we have little drivers in there. We have a clear window in the front. Great truck-looking body, kind of X-Max-ish kind of look. Wheelie bar on the back with a big bumper. Some tires, nice, kind of soft compound. You can tell there's no foams in them or anything. I am seeing plastic drive shafts, plastic shock bodies. So for that $99 price tag, you're not getting some of those otherwise kind of more premium features that you would get when you start paying more for these trucks. I went ahead and put a few of the stickers, like the Rageshark on the back, the things here on the front. And then I couldn't figure out where some of these other ones went, especially these right here. And I realized these are actually stickers for the controller itself, including your throttle limiter right there to tell you what this channel 4 is for. That's pretty awesome. That's not something you see a lot of. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. One of the things I want to check, those are oil-filled shocks all around. Sometimes for this price point you won't get that, so that is good. That'll help the control of the whole truck, so that is definitely a good thing. We have the hood, roof, and rear bumper skids here. These kind of vehicles tend to spend a lot of their times on their roof, and if you don't have these, it'll tear the body up. Really do like that they provided that. Chassis underneath, basic tub style plastic chassis as we would expect. Control arms nice and beefy, filled in there. I expect this truck's only rated at like 20 something miles an hour with the setup that's in it. It says that it's upgradable to brushless and then would be much faster, but I believe with the system that we have in here, it's going to be a little bit slower. These are probably dang near indestructible with that power level. Really nice little innovative clip system back here. And then you can, so you unclip it and then pull the body back and it just comes right off. Look at that whole little skeleton underneath there helping to support the body. There is that other battery that we thought might be in here. Battery out, we can see the strap system that it has in here is quite nice. It actually even goes through this foam on either side. Looks quite good. We also see in here, this is a 2-in-1 receiver plus ESC together. pros and cons. It makes it a little bit cheaper, lighter weight, but on the other side, if you do ever want to upgrade the electronics, you probably have to upgrade the controller and get a new receiver as well at the same time. Brushed motor with a heatsink on it is fine, and then the small servo mounted in underneath that receiver. When you look at how this chassis is designed, I can't imagine. This thing seems like it's going to be bulletproof. You have to hold the button for a minute, let it fire up. I'll notice steering has a little bit of a delay in it, so you kind of have to work through that. But it's got a little power to it, so that might be fun. There you go, perfect. Oh, it pulled over backflip. Oh. 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 One of the things you always gotta test is how good do these things do in the grass. Now, fortunately, my son just did mow our yard, so that means it is lower than normal, but sometimes these smaller trucks will struggle a little bit. Let's see how it does. Oh, it's doing it, but you can feel it just doesn't have quite the same speed it would otherwise. So it works in the grass, but ooh, if it was taller grass, I think it might struggle a little bit. So just beware of, you gotta be always conscious of where you're driving these things. How fast it is here. That's full throttle and downhill. It's about as fast as it's gonna go. From the test drive, and the truth is the truck, durability wise, did amazing. It's got some grass in it, it's got some dirt in it, things like that, just as you would expect. But the truth is it's all in one piece. Nothing's broken, nothing's bent, shocks are in great shape, and we crashed it a pretty decent amount. My son kept trying to do backflips. He kept trying to do backflips off the ramp as he was driving it, so it hit on the rear skid a lot. You can see it scraped up a little bit. It pulled a couple wheelies, so that was good back there. You know, it took some beating, and it just laughed and kept wanting more. So that's a really, really good thing. This kind of truck is really geared for the folks who are definitely interested in the price point, that under $100. Honestly, in 2025, 2026, it's really hard to get a truck for less than $100. And here we are. This is at $99.99. I just have to know that when you do that, you're not getting all the features that you will with some of the more expensive vehicles, but small, lightweight package. Speed is moderate, so that means it can crash and it can take an abuse, and it just laughs at it and keeps on going. I was worried about those drive shafts. They have been, so far, they've been perfectly fine driving in the grass and around doing the jumps and everything like that. I think as long as you keep it in this spec, it's going to be good. It says it's upgradable to brushless 2S and 3S. I'd be a little nervous once I got this thing on 3S. I think it'd be pretty wild, pretty crazy. And I start worrying about durability as you double the speed of the truck. In this form, if you're looking for super budget oriented, simple fun, maybe something that you can hand to a kid and not worry about it when they bounce it off a tree a couple times, and this is a pretty decent deal for something like that. I will say there's a lot of vehicles that are comparable to this that cost maybe another $50, $75, but are already brushless. Even after that run that we had in the grass, it's kind of cool out today. It's definitely not a hot summer day. That brushed motor in there is nice and toasty. So that is something that it has a lifespan to it. Brushed motors only live so long. If you upgrade to one of the brushless setups, it will have a much longer, more durable life. If you have any questions about this truck that I have not answered, please leave them down below in the comments section. If you are interested in buying this one, I will have a link to it in my video description where you can go and pick it up. If you are curious about any other vehicles that I have reviewed that might be, you know, a step up from this one, there's going to be a vehicles review playlist popping up over here to your right, and I hope to see you in one of those videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.